spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In motion now. To the air. It's Iamaleava. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Offense in a split backfield now. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And what a brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Nice grab. It's Matthews. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Thomas. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grabbed by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That is a 1st down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
To throw, it's Raiola. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Nelson.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Nelson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. We got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. not able to connect, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's a short completion at the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Look out, room to run here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the 1st down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Bruins will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds his target, and it's complete. Muscles past the defender. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA. Can you say methodical? A marathon march could just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Wyola. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Tackle is made at the 42-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Johnson.
The first down pass complete to the back. Tackle is made at the 37. 2nd down.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Huskers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Wyola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Nebraska.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return will forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Moves the ball to 25, good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. It's an out route, the catch made. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's second down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The tight end has got it, and he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Bruins will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
It leads to second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Pickup of 5. Brings up second down.
To throw, it's Raiola. Looking right, this one caught. Great move there. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense is still clicking. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now.
Nebraska.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Takes the handoff again. The Bruins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Makes a quick catch. That heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Pass caught, second down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, escapes the tackle. Fights through a tackle. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. Now playing more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Has it out to the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He'll try a pass here. With sure hands, it's Nelson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made.
The pass on first down, caught by the tight end. Pickup of 5. Second down.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Brings up second down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Raiola. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
This one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. UCLA offense back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Catch made on the out route. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
He hands it off from the gun.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Thomas. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Grinding away with the running game. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Nebraska 34, UCLA 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. down the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The quarterback keeps it here. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And now the defense able to bring him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Ball handed to the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. The Bruins are on the move here.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
QB decides to keep it here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Bruins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He shreds the tackle.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line and this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Design quarterback run. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Will not be brought down. He stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now try the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through.
Nebraska 34, UCLA 21.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kurt, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.